All right, guys, good afternoon. What is today's date? It is, I believe, June the 14th. It's about 1 p.m. right now in Atlanta. I am getting ready to head to airport code DEN, which is Denver. We are on an old A321, so 230 passengers max capacity, 41 rows of seats. We are about to get ready to board. So guys, I'll be with you when I get to Denver. Good afternoon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are safely in Denver. What is the local time? It is 2:45 p.m. It was 2 hours and 35 minutes coming from Atlanta. Now, guys, this is a trip that I did pick up on my days off, okay? And honestly, I cannot believe that I am on this trip because it is very, very senior. So a senior did drop this trip, and I was able to pick it up out of open time. So let me tell you where I am going and what I am doing. So it was Atlanta to airport code DEN, which is Denver, Colorado. So we are changing aircrafts. We're going from an old A321 to an A320. And then it is Denver to airport code DCA, which is Washington, D.C. So when I get to Washington, D.C., guys, I do have a 31-hour layover. Now that's the senior part. So it is a 3-day trip. And the reason why is because of the 31-hour layover. Okay, so I love going to D.C. You know, the hotel I absolutely love. It is a very good layover, so that's why I am very shocked. Now, coming back, it is going to be D.C. to Denver. Change aircrafts, okay? And then to go back to Atlanta, I will be deadheading from Denver to Atlanta. You see how beautiful this trip is? I'm working 3 legs, 2 today and 1 tomorrow. Let me give you the specs for this trip. Time away from base, it is 52 hours and 20 minutes, and the credit hours for this 3-day trip is 14 hours and 6 minutes. Now my position, I am the Kelly Rowland, and this whole entire crew I know. Again, I am the most junior. I'm almost 5 years in. They are 7 and 8 years, if I'm not mistaken. So we have a little ground time here in Denver. Our plane has arrived, so I might just go to the aircraft. Well, first get something to eat because I am hungry. Go to the aircraft, kind of chill for a second, because the next leg is DC, and I really do believe that it is going to be a oversold flight like this one was. So this wig that I'm wearing is the Yes Girl, 8 inches C part right here. I like this wig. It is very humble, very respectful, and also realistically, this could be my real hair. Okay, so it's a really short church kind of style. You know, I like it. I like it because I can kind of play with it, fluff it out, have it to my desired look. Now, yesterday I did get my nails done, and I want to show you real quick. I think she did a very good job. I guess this is supposed to be a, monarch butterfly. So this design was on someone's feet, and she actually did it for my hands. These are my nails. And I actually like it. I think it's very cute. Passengers like it. But that is what's going on, guys. So yeah, I picked up a 3-day trip, 31-hour layover in DC. Now, am I going to do anything? That's the question. I don't know if I will be doing anything. The coins are not coining, so we'll see. I get paid on the 20th. So I got money, but it needs to be used for something else. For this trip, I did bring my Sloppy Joe, so that's what I will be eating. I am not sure what they are going to be doing for this 31-hour layover, but I know they got breakfast in the morning. I might go out if they decide to go out. I might try to do something, but I don't know. But anyways, guys, that is the gist of this trip. I'm ahead of my gate. So you know the next leg is going to DC. I'll see you when I get there. Good afternoon.
The next day.
See, this hotel has a really good breakfast, and y'all see what I'm eating. Stuff that I should not, but still I rise.
A few hours later.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are at Tacos and Tequila in Alexandria, Virginia. Very close to DC if you're interested in coming. We heard beautiful things about this place, and I got the street corn, so it's basically like a full size of corn on the cob split into 3. And I'll give you a little taste test and tell you if it's worth coming or not. I'm gonna start with the big one. You ready? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Not the food porn.
Bussin'.
Thank you.
I love it. I like a little more mayo on mine. Like I'm like a mayonnaise cilantro girl when it comes to my street corn. So it's basically mayo, cheese, mayo, elote, and a lot of places put tahini and cilantro. But I don't see any cilantro on this or tahini. But it's bussin' though.
Okay.
They're called yuca fries.
Yuca fries. Okay, well, I ain't gonna try it. It's nachos. And then, Courtney, what is it you're eating?
A birria burrito.
This is exactly what I eat. Ooh. Let's tear this up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back in my room. I did step out to have dinner with a few of my co-workers. It is about 8:30ish right now in DC. Yesterday, because I did not come back with you guys, we got in about 10:30 p.m., got to the hotel around 11:15ish. So I did settle down, and right now I am watching a Netflix series called Baby Reindeer. So I keep getting this notification every time I log in that you need to watch this. So I started to watch it, and it is a little bit crazy for me. I did fall asleep, woke up this morning, had breakfast with a couple of my crew members, took a nap, then we went out to get something to eat. I told you guys once we got to Denver, we did do an aircraft change from a 321 to a 320, and it was only about 100 passengers on an A320 Space Flex. It was a 3-hour flight. Now guys, we have 31 hours here. So I did waste a lot of this layover just relaxing. I told you I love my peace, but I did step out to hang out with them, and now I am back. So our van time tomorrow is 5:40 a.m. for a 6:10 report to the gate. And I love DC. Did not do a lot of things. 1, because of my money, and 2, because it is the weekend. And a lot of the places that I wanted to go are not open on the weekends. So I do have another DC layover because I did get my schedule for next month. It's a 11-hour layover, but anytime I come to DC, I absolutely love DC. And if I was able to survive and we had a base out here, I would probably transfer. I don't know. What I'm about to do is watch the rest of the Baby Reindeer Netflix series. I think I'm on episode 3. Now, we do have 2 legs tomorrow. It is a DC to Denver, changing aircrafts, and then it is a deadhead. So I do have to work that first flight, but the next one I get to relax. So whatever I don't finish tonight, I will finish on the aircraft. That is how I'm going to end my night, with a very long layover. You are supposed to relax, and that is what I plan on doing. So with God's blessing, we will talk in the morning. Good night. And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today's date is Sunday, June the 16th. It is Father's Day. Right now in DC, it's about 5:30 a.m. 5:40 is our van time. So we have 2 legs today. It is DC to Denver, changing aircrafts, and then going on a deadhead from Denver to Atlanta. So you know, a deadhead is when the company provides transportation to or from a destination to end or start a trip. In our case, we are going to end this 3-day. Now, I had a good time out here in DC. I did go out, but I did not explore like I wanted to. That is okay. I always enjoy my layovers out here, even if it is chilling in the hotel room. I am going to head downstairs. I think they have a grab-and-go breakfast or some type of breakfast for us. It is going to be a long day with these 2 legs. Maybe I could get something in Denver. I am not sure. But ladies and gentlemen, this is my look heading back to Atlanta. This is what I am giving today on Father's Day. And as a matter of fact, I do want to wish a happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I need to call my dad because he is very important in my life. I love him because he is setting the example. My mom was a blueprint. Okay, she taught us. My dad is carrying the torch. As of right now, there are no delays. I am going to head to the airport, get through security, safety checks, and pre-flight requirements, and I will come to you when I get to Denver unless there are any changes. Good morning. All right, guys, it was 3 hours and 24 minutes coming from DC. It was a very light load. We had about 144 passengers on an A320 SpaceFlex. So 186 passengers max capacity, 31 rows of seats. We did the plane change. This is my deadhead going to Atlanta. We are in row 23. All 3 of us is going to sit here. So there was 4 of us. 1 deviated from the deadhead. So when you deviate with the company, you're basically telling them, I am good. I do not need a ride to base. He's going back home to Dallas. So I think he found a flight with Southwest or Delta, one of those airlines. But yeah, I'm gonna sit here. I don't know what the flight time is, but I'm gonna try to relax. Outside of my element because I'm not working the flight. But this is a Atlanta crew taking us back to Atlanta. But they will be boarding in a few minutes. So guys, I'll see you in my car when I'm heading home. Good afternoon. All right, guys, I am back in Atlanta. It's about 5:35 p.m. The flight time from Denver to Atlanta was 2 hours and 47 minutes. When we arrived, we had to wait for a gate, so it was about 3 hours and 47 minutes, including the 1 hour we had to wait on the plane while another plane pushed from the gate. So we were on another A320 SpaceFlex. We had 182 passengers on the plane. Now with my airline, the first 2 rows, the middle seats are blocked. So that's why it's 182 instead of 186. Now this trip was everything for me. I got to work a very senior trip with a good layover in DC. And although I did not do nothing but go out to eat, guys, for me, I really want to enjoy the layovers that we have because, as you know, my airline is going to do predominantly turns, right? Now, the crew that I was flying with, I have flown with each and every one of them except the Beyonce. Now, I was the Kelly Rowland, the Beyonce. Now, people think I'm savage on the aircraft. He makes me look like a saint. And this is what I will say. On every crew that you work with, I don't care if you're a flight attendant or just a regular job, there's always got to be a Martin Luther King, a Malcolm X, and a Gandhi. Because Gandhi's a peacemaker, right? Martin Luther King is going to do the right thing, and Malcolm X is savage. On this trip, I was Dr. King, and he was Malcolm X. I tell you guys all the time, I am working on me, on how I react to certain things, how I respond. It takes a lot, because some people talk to me the wrong way. And you guys know my saying, put some toner on your tone, which means watch how you talk to me. I am still an adult and I demand to be treated with respect. Respect is earned, not given. And I think a lot of people forget that. So again, I was Dr. King, he was Malcolm X, okay? No in between. I love him. I think he's a phenomenal flight attendant. But there was a couple of keys that we had together because he's savage. His savage levels need to be adjusted. I'm working on mine, trying to adjust my savage levels. His was high. I had to just turn down the savageness. I will say that. But it was a beautiful trip in DC. Love everything about it. Love the hotel. The men, I did meet somebody, but I never met him in person. I met him on the app, and that's as far as I took it. Because for me, guys, I like peace. And if I'm tired, I don't care who wants to meet. Deann's going to be in that bed, okay? So that is what I did in DC besides going to dinner. But guys, I am about to head home on this good Father's Day. And again, happy Father's Day to everybody, even to the mothers who play both roles, okay? But Ford Explorers, old and new, thank you guys so much for coming with me on a 31-hour layover in DC. Well, I love you for watching, supporting, and subscribing, and I will be back on my next adventure. Peace.